teach CBSE 10th Maths. Hey guys, this is Tina. I teach CBSE 8th Maths. Check out our videos on the playlist. Alright, now let's get into the video.
Today we are going to be learning Chapter 5 Arithmetic Progressions, Exercise 5.2, 11th question. Let's read this question. Which term of the AP 3, 15, 27, 39 and so on will be 132 more than its 54th term? Okay, so here this question it's really an important question, so please concentrate on this question. Okay, so there is a term. Okay, so according to the question we are supposed to find the term which will be 132 and that is more than its 54th term. Okay, so we know that one AP is there. Okay, so for example, so here in the question they mentioned AP, so that AP is 3, 15, 27, 39 and so on. Okay, so this is the AP. Okay, so in this AP there is a term which is 100, in that term we'll get 132, but we don't know that in which term we'll get 132, but this 132 it's there, that is more than its 54th term. Okay, so what is the meaning of this sentence? 132 more than its 54th term. So here 54th term we can write it as A54, isn't it? So we don't know the 54th term, it is in question mark. Okay, but according to the question they mentioned that 132 is more than its 54th term. Then I can write A54 plus 132. I can actually write it like this, isn't it? So now we don't know the A54. So what is there in 54th term? If we get to know what is there in 54th term, then only we will get to know that 132 is more than its 54th term. Okay, so we are supposed to find the what is there in 54th term. So we are supposed to find the value what is there in 54th term, and one more what we are supposed to find is in which term will get 132. Okay, so in here in which term will get 132, whether it is in 20th term, like that and all. Okay, so we are supposed to find in which term will get 132, and one more thing what we are supposed to find is in 54th term what is the value. Okay, so here when we will just go on after so on we will get A54, isn't it? Okay, so in that A54th term what will be the value? So that is the question. Okay, so to find that here the A value is 3. So A value is equal to 3. So if you don't just understand this one, that doesn't matter. First let us solve it, then you will understand. Okay, and then D we are supposed to subtract this 15 minus 3, that is A2 minus A1. So when we just subtract them we get 12. Okay, so D is equal to 12. How did I get 12? 15 minus 3. Okay, so I'll just write it here, 15 minus 3. Okay, so now we got D value. Okay, so do you guys know the N value? So N is in question mark. Okay, so first of all let us write A54. We are gonna apply one formula. Of course you guys know that formula. Okay, so let us do that. How means, so A54 we can write A plus, before 54 the previous number of 54 is 53D, and that's all. You can write is equal to A54. Okay, alright guys. So here do you guys know the A value? Of course we know, so we can substitute it. So the A value is 3 plus 53 into D. What is the D value? D is 12, is equal to A54. So let us write 3 as it is, plus 53 into 12 is 636, is equal to A54. Okay, so when we just add them we get, A54 is equal to, when we add them we get 639. So now we got the A54, isn't it? So this is how we are supposed to find the A54. Okay, so here A54 A54 means in 54th term we have 639. Okay, how did we find it? We had the A value and the D value. substitute the value, and then we got the answer. Okay, so now since we got a 54th term as 639, so we can actually substitute that 54th term in this one, isn't it? So let us substitute it. So a 54 plus 139. Okay, so now let us substitute the value. So a 54 is 639 plus 139. Okay, so when we just add them, we get 771. Okay, what does it mean? So here no, according to the question they mentioned that which term of the AP will be 132. Okay, so this 132 is more than its 54th term. So the 54th term is 639, isn't it? So if I just write the AP, no, in question they mentioned AP, right? That is 3, 15, 27, 39, and so on, isn't it? So in this question, no, we don't know the 54th term. It was in question mark. We found the 54th term, that is 639. Okay, and now we got the missing term. Okay, so we are supposed to find which term will be 132. Which term is 132? Okay guys, so now we got the 54th term. You guys might be wondering, after adding a 54 plus 132, 39, we got a value that is 771. Okay, so what is the use of this value? Okay, so do you guys know in which term we'll get this 771? No, right, we don't know in which term we'll get 771. Since we don't know in which term we'll get 771, let us take it as AN. Okay, AN is 771. Okay, remember guys, whenever we don't know, there is a particular number, but we don't know that in which term we'll get that number. So don't worry guys, just take it as AN. Okay, so since you guys know, whenever we don't know a particular number which is in which term, I mean here it is 771. Okay, so do you guys know in which term we'll get 771? No, no one knows that. So to find that, we are supposed to find n. Okay, how to find the n? By a formula, that is AN is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Why are we using this formula? To find in which term we'll get 771. Okay, so now let us substitute the values. So in AN, no, we can write 771 is equal to A is 3 plus n minus 1, we don't know. Okay, and then what is D? So D is common difference, that is 12. Okay, so now we can write 771 as it is. When we get this plus 3 to that side, it changes into minus 3, and then we can write n minus 1 into 12 as it is. So when we just subtract them, we get 768. Okay, all right, and then we can write n minus 1. So here now the 12, it is in the multiplication form, isn't it? So when I get to this side, it changes into division. So divided by 12. So we can cancel them, isn't it? So let us cancel. So here we can cancel them in 12th table. So 112 is 12, and then 12 6 are, so 12 6 are, it is 72, and we have balance 4, right? Yeah, balance 4, and then 12 4s are, it is 48. So now we have 64 is equal to n minus 1. Okay, so when I get this minus 1 second. So when I get this minus 1 to this side, it changes into plus 1 is equal to n. So 64 plus 1 is 65. So n is equal to 65. So this is going to be our term. Okay, that means in this 771 is there, right? So this 771 lies in 65th term. Okay, so according to the question they mentioned that only, right? So here no, so which term of the AP will be 132 more than its 54th term? Okay, so here no, since you guys know the 771 lies on 65th, right? Yeah, the 771 lies in 65th term, isn't it? It lies in 65th term, that is more than this term, right? That is more than the 54th term. Okay, so they just mentioned that. Okay, So now we got n is equal to 65. What does it mean? So for what purpose we just applied this formula? To find in which term we'll get 771. Likewise in 65th term, no, I have 771. Okay. Okay, so now we know, right, according to the question we just found it. So we know in 54th term we get 639, in 65th term we get 771. Okay, so this is what we are supposed to find, isn't it? Okay, so now also if you have doubt, I'll just help you guys. Okay, so which term of the AP, so this is the AP, will be 132. Okay, but this 132 is more than its 54th term. Okay, so 54th term we can write A 54, and since they mentioned more, no, we just added them, and then I just wrote that A 54 in this form, that is A plus 53D. It is like a formula. Substitute the value, will get the 54th term, that is 639, and then here when you just check it out, so I just got a value, right? So that is A54 plus 132. Why? Because they mentioned more than. Okay, so when you just substitute the values, that is 639, and we get 771. Okay, so this 771 we don't know in which term we'll get the 771. To find that, I just took this as AN. Okay, so remember guys, whenever we'll get a number, but you don't know that in which term you will get that number, so remember that you are supposed to take that number as AN. Okay, then apply this formula, and then find the n. Okay, so what is the meaning of n? So in n is equal to 65 means in 65th term we will get 771. Okay, so this is the answer for this question.
Thank you guys for watching this video. Please like this video, share it to your friends and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you have any doubt, comment me in the comment section. Catch you in the next video. Bye.